Hi dear children. Last video we did some questions from exercise 7.2. Today we are going to continue that exercise. Sixth question. If ordered pair 1, 2, ordered pair 4, y, ordered pair x, 6 and ordered pair 3, 5 are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order, find x and y. So just look at this figure. Suppose this is our parallelogram and that 4 vertices is given. We need to find out this y and this x. So we need to find out the value of x and y. And we know that in a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. In a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. Thus we know. Since the diagonals bisect each other, the midpoint is same for the diagonal AC and BD. That means this O is the midpoint of the diagonal AC and O is the midpoint of the diagonal BD. O midpoint of the diagonal AC and BD. O is the midpoint of the diagonal AC and BD. So since this O is the midpoint of the diagonal AC, we know that this O divides AC in the ratio 1:1. So we can apply midpoint formula to find out the coordinate of O. Okay. So by using midpoint formula, the coordinates of O or the midpoint of AC is equal to the midpoint of AC is equal to the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2 is equal to 1 plus x by 2 comma y1 plus y2 we will get it as 2 plus 6 by 2, that is equal to 1 plus x by 2 comma 4. Okay, now midpoint of BD we need to find. Midpoint of BD we need to find. So midpoint of BD is equal to, same formula we are going to use then x1 plus x2 BD. So 4 plus 3 by 2 comma y1 plus y2, that is 5 plus 5 by 2. Okay, so midpoint of VD we will get it as 4 plus 3 by 2 comma y plus 5 by 2, that is 7 by 2 comma y plus 5 by 2. Okay, since this midpoint is same for the diagonals BD and AC, we know that these two coordinates are same because this is the coordinate of O and this is also the coordinate of O. So for that O we will have only one coordinate, that means these two coordinates should be same. If these two coordinates are same, then the x coordinate are equal and y coordinates also equal. So we can equate x coordinate and y coordinate. So if you equate x coordinate, we will get it as 1 plus x by 2 equal to 7 by 2, and if you equate y coordinate we will get it as y plus 5 divided by 2 is equal to 4. This implies 1 by 2 cancel. So 1 plus x is equal to 7 implies x is equal to 6. X is equal to 6. Now next one, y plus 5 all divided by 2 equal to 4. That means y plus 5 is equal to 8. This implies y is equal to 3. So the coordinates of O are ordered pair 6, 3. Coordinates of O are ordered pair 6, 3, and the value of x is equal to 6 and value of y is equal to 3. Now, fifth question. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining A of 1, -5 and B of -4, 5 is divided by the x-axis. Also find the coordinates of the point of division. Here, x-axis divided the line. So suppose this is our x-axis, and this is our line joining the points 1, -5 and -4, 5. 1, -5 and -4, 5. This is our points A and B, and this line passes through our x-axis. So this is our point of division, P of x, since this is our x-axis and this point lies on x-axis, we know that this y coordinate is 0. This is very important for this problem. The point lies on x-axis, therefore the y coordinate is 0. First we need to find out the ratio in which this line this x-axis divides a line. So we will take that ratio as k is to 1. Then x is equal to, we have kx2 plus x1 divided by k plus 1, and y is equal to ky2 plus y1 divided by k plus 1. This we have, and here we need to find out the value of k. Okay, here we need to find out the value of k. One unknown, so one equation is enough. So I'm going to use the second one, because you can use the first one, no problem, but we don't know what is the value of this x. Do you know the value of x? That is, we need to find actually. So we don't know what is the value of x, but we know what is the value of y, that is 0 in this case. Okay, so I'm going to use the second one. So this implies, instead of this x1, y1, we have 1, -5. Instead of this x2, y2, we have -4, 5. So y is equal to, that is 0 is equal to ky2. What is our y2? 5. So 5k plus y1 is -5 divided by k plus 1. This implies k plus 1, take it into LHS, then that is becomes 0. So 5k minus 5 is equal to 0, or 5k is equal to 5. That means k is equal to 1. So we got the value of k. K is 1. Our ratio is k is to 1. So the ratio is 1 is to 1. That means this point divides our line in the ratio 1 is to 1. Our x-axis divides our line in the ratio 1 is to 1. Now we need to find out the point of division also. For that, no need to find out the y coordinate, that is 0. Now we are going to find out the x coordinate. Since that point divides our line in the ratio 1 is to 1, that means this point is the midpoint of our line. So if you want to find out that x coordinate, it is enough to use that midpoint formula, that is x1 plus x2 by 2. That is, x1 is 1 plus -4 by 2 is equal to -3 by 2. So the point of division is ordered pair -3 by 2, 0. The point of division is ordered pair -3 by 2, 0. Now we are going to do the 9th question. Find the coordinates of the points which divide the line segment joining A of -2, 2 and B of 2, 8 into 4 equal parts. Here we have one line joining the points A of -2, 2 and B of 2, 8. A of -2, 2 and B of 2, 8. Now we are going to divide this line into 4 equal parts. P, Q and R be the points which divides our line into 4 equal parts. That means AP is equal to PQ is equal to QR is equal to RB. Since it is equal parts, we can write it as 1, 1, 1, 1. Now consider this P. To the left of this P we have only one part, and to the right of this P we have 3 parts. That means this P divides a line AB in the ratio 1:3. Now consider Q. To the left of this Q we have 2 equal parts, and to the right of this Q we have 2 equal parts. Okay, that means this Q divides a line in the ratio 2:2 or 1:1. Okay. Now consider R. That R divides a point in the line in the ratio 3:1. To the left of that R we have 3 equal parts, and to the right of that R we have only one part. Now we are going to find coordinate of P is equal to section formula m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2, m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. In this, instead of this m1 and m2 we have 1:3, and we will take the coordinates of A as x1 comma y1 and B as x2 comma y2. Okay, so this is equal to 1 into 2 plus 3 into -2 all divided by 1 plus 3, comma 1 into 8 plus 3 into 2 all divided by 1 plus 3. Okay, this is equal to 1 into 2, we will get it as 2, and this 3 into -2 is -6. So -6 plus 2 is -4. -4 divided by 4 -1. Now 1 into 8, 8. 3 into 2, 6. So 8 plus 6, we will get it as 14. 14 divided by 4, that is 7/2. Therefore, the coordinates of P is equal to ordered pair -1, 7/2. Now we are going to find out the coordinates of Q. Coordinates of Q you can find it by using section formula or midpoint formula, because this point Q divides our line in the ratio 1:1. That means this Q is the midpoint of the line AB. So either you can apply section formula here or you can apply midpoint formula. I'm going to apply midpoint formula. Midpoint formula, that is x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. That is equal to x1 plus x2, that is -2 plus 2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2, that is 2 plus 8 by 2, is equal to 0, 5. 2 plus 8, we will get it as 10. 10 by 2 is 5. So the coordinates of Q is equal to ordered pair 0, 5. Now we are going to find out the coordinates of R. Again we are going to apply section formula. Coordinates of R is equal to section formula m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2, comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay. Now instead of this m1 is to m2, in the case of R we have 3:1. Okay. So this is equal to 3 into 2 plus 1 into -2 divided by 1 plus 3, comma 3 into 8 plus 1 into 2 divided by 1 plus 3. 3 into 2, that is 6. 6 minus 2, 4. 4 divided by 4, 1, comma 3 into 8, we will get it as 24 plus 2, that is 26. 26 divided by 4 is 13/2. Therefore, the coordinates of R is equal to ordered pair 1, 13 by 2. That is, the coordinates of P is equal to ordered pair minus 1, 7 by 2. Coordinates of Q is equal to ordered pair 0, 5. And coordinates of R is equal to ordered pair 1, 13 by 2. 10th question. Find the area of a rhombus if its vertices are ordered pair 3, 0, ordered pair 4, 5, ordered pair minus 1, 4, and ordered pair minus 2, minus 1 taken in order. Hint, area of a rhombus is equal to half into product of its diagonals. Actually, in this question, we are going to apply distance formula. Okay. All the vertices of a rhombus is given. We need to find the area of that rhombus. A of 3, 0, B of 4, 5, C of minus 1, 4, D of minus 2, minus 1. This is our given points. Now we need to find out the area of this rhombus. Actually, the area of this rhombus is half into products of its diagonals. That means we need to find out the length of AC and length of DB. We need to find out the length of AC and length of DB. For that, we are going to use distance formula. So, AC is equal to distance formula. We know that x2 minus x1 all square plus y2 minus y1 all square, x2 minus x1 all square plus y2 minus y1 all square, that is equal to square root of x coordinate of C minus x coordinate of A all square plus y coordinate of C minus y coordinate of A all square. That is equal to square root of minus 1 minus 3 minus 4 minus 4 square is 16. Okay, and 4 square is 16. That we will get it as 4 root 2. So the length of AC is equal to 4 root 2. Now, the length of the second diagonal BD. Length of the second diagonal BD is equal to square root of x coordinate of D minus x coordinate of B all square plus y coordinate of D minus y coordinate of B all square. That is equal to minus 2 minus 4 minus 6 square is 36 plus minus 1 minus 5, that is also minus 6 square is equal to 36. This is equal to 6 root 2. So we got the length of diagonals AC is equal to 4 root 2 and BD is equal to 6 root 2. Now area is equal to half into product of its diagonals. That is equal to half into length of the first diagonal is 4 root 2 into second diagonal length 6 root 2. Root 2 into root 2, 2 get cancelled. Then 6 into 4 is equal to 24 square units. So the area of the rhombus is equal to 24 square units.